Hi, welcome to English Fluent with Dee. A lot of students say to me, Dee, I want to speak fluently in English, but I get stuck. I can't think of the right word. I try to translate from my language to English and it doesn't work. I pause and then I feel embarrassed and I don't feel like doing it anymore. So what can I do about that? Well, today I'm going to show you a fluency trick that you can do without anybody around. You can do it at home every day and you can improve your fluency day by day. So let's go over to that. There's three parts to speaking any language. So the first one, let's say accuracy, that's having the correct grammar and vocabulary. The second part is pronunciation, so you can be understood when you try to speak the words of that language. And the third one is fluency, and fluency is the one that you can work on by yourself. So today we're going to have a look at fluency. Today I'm going to meet my new student Tomato, her nickname. Tomato is from Thailand and I'm going to work with her on her fluency, and we're going to practice this fluency strategy that you can do at home, and Tomato is going to do it herself so you can see how it's done. So let's head over to the cafe. Today I'm talking to a new student and her nickname's Tomato. Long story. But Tomato, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. I got my nickname from my friends at the school because when I was little, I have a presentation in front of everyone and my face turned to be red. So my friends gave me this name, Tomato, because my cheek turned to be red.
I've just asked Tomato to talk for 2 minutes about a market she enjoys. So she had no time to prepare. She just started talking, and at the end of the 2 minutes I cut her off. And she actually filled the whole 2 minutes, which is really great. Okay, so if you want to do this at home, don't worry if you go off topic. Okay, she actually didn't go off topic, but you might go off topic. You might start elaborating, you might take it off, doesn't matter. In this fluency exercise, the key is to just keep talking and don't stop. Don't be thinking about what is the right word, what's the right pronunciation. Just keep on going. After she finished that 2 minutes, I gave her a couple of minutes, maybe 1 minute, to write down the different things that she talked about when she talked about the market. So she talked about, first she introduced the market. She said it's a big market that has 10,000 shops. She talked about the things you could buy at that market, and she talked about what you could do after you've been shopping, which is go and have some delicious Thai street food, which is also very cheap. Okay, and coconut milk. So she elaborated enough in those 3 topics to fill that whole 2 minutes. So now she's written down the 3 subtopics and she's about to do the presentation again. So go ahead, Tomato.
Okay, so today I'm going to talk about my favorite market, favorite shopping mall. So I would like to suggest JJ Market in Bangkok, Thailand. It is a huge market which contains more than 10,000 shops in this area. So it's massive. So for example, if you would like to buy a nice dress, you can for your party, you can go to get it one. And then if you go out with your friend who love pet, you can let your friends to see the pet section while you are shopping your dress. Yeah, and then after that, once everyone finish shopping, you can enjoy the Thai street food in JJ Market, and I can say the price is quite reasonable and maybe you can say cheap and delicious. The food is delicious, and then you can like start with now they have the famous drink, which it is the fresh coconut water. So and the price is like less than maybe around a dollar. $1. Then you can enjoy your main meal like pad Thai. So but the taste of pad Thai is different from what you tried in Australia. The taste the taste is quite sour, salty, sweet, and a little bit hot, spicy. Then after that you can enjoy your dessert with the coconut ice cream with the toppings. So we have many kinds of toppings such as sticky rice. Yes, you might be, sticky rice is quite heavy, but yes, this is the way that Thai eat our dessert. Then you can add more glass jellies or sweet potato. Then it seems like the whole story that I tell you, like you can spend all day in the JJ Market from 9 o'clock until 5 o'clock. Yeah, so I recommend you visit this market.
Now, I just want to point out that this speech is actually really well structured. She starts off with a nice opening sentence, today I'm going to talk about. She finishes with a nice ending sentence, so I recommend that you visit these markets. And she has 3 sub-points underneath that she is able to elaborate on. She adds more words. She adds the word massive, which is a nice word to add in there. So she's actually elaborated, she's added more details. She's actually increased her fluency in just that couple of minutes by doing this exercise. So let's go over what we learned today. So firstly, you get just a random topic, an ordinary topic. It can be my car, it can be public transport, it can be traveling, anything at all. Write down lots of topics and mix them up, put them on the table and pick one up. Okay, talk about that topic for 1 minute if you're low level and you think you can't fill 2. But if you're a little bit higher, do 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Okay, so give yourself whatever time limit you're comfortable with, but don't stop talking, don't stop and think about it. Just keep on talking to the end of that time period. Right, then after that, stop and write down the different subtopics you talked about. Usually there'll be about 2 or 3 smaller topics in the big topic. Okay, write them down. Okay, then go back and talk again without any notes and talk about that topic and talk about the subtopics that you talked about and watch how much more fluent you'll be, how much more vocabulary comes to you, maybe a nice opening and a closing, and you'll be able to add upon that speech that you created from your own fluency. So please comment below if you are going to try this technique and tell us how it worked. And also please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we have lots of good stuff coming up in the next few weeks. And also hit like if you liked this video so you can keep it. So that's all for today. Have a great week and we'll see you next time.